up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophia, and if you are new here, this is my channel, Sophia Sees Beauty, where I review everything beauty and makeup. Today, I am really excited for this video. I'm gonna be doing a full review, up-close images, and a demo of the new KOYUDO Kokuzo Lunar New Year brush. So if you guys are interested in this adorable little brush, or maybe you're thinking of purchasing this brush, stay tuned. Before we get started, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you here as a part of my community. I do tons of reviews of all the new luxury beauty releases, including Food Day releases. So if that is of interest of you, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to hear about every time I upload a new video. Also, please give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm and it lets me know what kind of content you guys enjoy. Now with that, let's get into the product details. All right, let's get into these product details. So this is the KOYUDO Kokuzo Powder Brush. This is the limited edition brush that KOYUDO has launched for the Lunar New Year. If you are not aware, it is going to be the year of the tiger. And so a lot of beauty brands have been releasing limited edition collections and products that have adorable little tiger illustrations, embossments, etc. And so this is the brush that KOYUDO has launched. And I purchased this brush with my own money on Beautylish. I also noticed it recently became available on Food Day Beauty, so I will link everything down below where you can find this brush. It retails for $135 and is made of Whisper Soft Saikoho goat hair bristles. I'm going to be reading a little bit about this brush from the Beautylish website to give you guys some background while posting some up close and personal photos, because I know part of what really makes this brush special is just the craftsmanship and the ultimate beauty of the lacquerware, of the bristles, of everything. So we're gonna get up close and personal there. Ring in the year of the tiger with this exquisitely handcrafted brush from KOYUDO. The Kokuzo Powder Brush features Whisper Soft Saikoho goat bristles that glide over skin with the most gentle touch. Talented craftspeople use time-honored Japanese lacquerware techniques to adorn the handle with a golden tiger, which represents conviction, confidence, and positivity in the face of challenges. So as I mentioned, this particular brush is limited edition. So if this is something that you are interested in, I do recommend checking it out now and maybe purchasing it ASAP. I don't know if this is going to sell out soon, but it has just the most stunning little tiger design on it. As the description suggested, it's made using hand bundling techniques from Kumano, Japan, and traditional lacquerware techniques. And for me, if you guys haven't seen any of my videos before, my cat is usually playing in the background. She's taking a nap on the couch right now. And so I am definitely a cat lady. I love cats. I love tigers. And so for me, I've seen other Lunar New Year brushes in the past and I've kind of passed. You know, I think we had like the year of the rat last year, if I'm not mistaken. And then it might have been the year of the pig the year before. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But man, year of the tiger is getting to me because I'm a cat lady at heart. And so as soon as I saw this, I knew I just had to have it. I also want to mention that this brush came in this absolutely gorgeous box, which I will also post close-ups of. It is just so super cute. So I think this would make a wonderful gift for the Lunar New Year. And inside the box, it also has just a little piece of paper that kind of tells you about Kumano, Japan, and tells you a little bit more about the origins of this brush and where it's made. So now that we know all these details, let's get into a demo and then I will share my final thoughts and let you guys know if I think this brush is worth the splurge. Okay, party people, I've got you up close and personal. Let's get into a little demo using this brush. I do love to collect brushes, but I also like to use my brushes too. So we're gonna do a quick demo and I basically have done all of my makeup. I will link everything that I used in the description box below if you're interested in, but I haven't put on any of my powder products. So no bronzer, haven't done any contour, no blush, and no highlighter. And so I thought what I would use today for the demo is this Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm face palette. This is what I used to demo the Niji Pro by Sonia G. I will link that video right here and down below. And I love using this palette for brush demos because it has everything we need to do the demo. It's got the bronzer here. This is a contour. This is a glowy blush, and this is a highlighter. So we're gonna be using this today. Starting off with the bronzer, which is right here. We're just gonna dip into that. I also like to use this palette because it has kind of like a baked gelée formula, which, you know, if the brush can pick up baked gelée, then it's probably gonna be able to pick up a traditional powder formula. And you can see right here, I really love the size of this. At least for my face, you can see it's the perfect size where you can fit it onto the cheek, but you can still kind of like contour it around the nose. Personally, I like to bronze right where the sun hits, and for me, that is kind of like the high points of my face. So it's things like my forehead, the tops of my cheeks, the bridge of my nose. So I can see this going on really nicely. This is so incredibly soft. I think what makes this brush really, really nice and user-friendly and also just travel-friendly is the fact that it is not only soft, but it's very airy. These bristles are not super densely packed. So it's not gonna like go into your palette and then go in one big, you know how sometimes you go in with the bronzer and it's like one big splotch on your forehead? This is not doing that. And I like to blend everything onto my ears. So there you go. That was super quick. Now we are nice and bronze. Sometimes I like to go up a little bit here to kind of blend it into my concealer there. And there you go, that's our bronzer. Moving on to the contour. Now, I don't know if I would normally use this brush for contour, but I am gonna try it out. I think that especially if you are doing a softer contour, this will be just fine. Let's say you're traveling, let's say you're like throwing your makeup into your purse, you only have one powder brush. This can do the trick, see that? Difference from there. This is already kind of like a soft, cool toned shade anyway. I prefer something a little bit more dense, but again, because this is a good medium size, that makes it very, very versatile for a lot of different things. If it was super, super fluffy, I think it would really just be like a finishing powder or an all over face powder. And the thing is, like, how many of those do I actually need, right? So I like that they made this a little bit small and it just fits so perfectly like in the hand. Oh, beautiful. Now we are chiseled. All right, let's blush it up right here with this glowy blush. I'm gonna dip the brush into this. I'm also like, I'm not wiping this brush off. It's fine. It's going in fine. Very pretty. This is a very natural looking blush, so I'm really gonna like dig in. Let's see if, yeah, still blends it out very nicely. I would not use this for cream products. I think that the bristles are just too airy. I'm okay using this type of goat bristle for a cream blush if the bristles are more densely packed. I think that if it's too fluffy and too soft like this, I'd be a little bit nervous about such a nice and expensive brush getting ruined or just like getting the cream all up into the ferrule. And I would say use like your rougher brushes, use like more of a workhorse brush for that, because I don't know, I just don't think that the way that the bristles are here, it's gonna accommodate cream products very well. Okay, and lastly, let's dip into this highlight shade right here. Again, like I normally like something a little more pinpointed, but because this ferrule is a little bit pinched just ever so slightly, you're still able to get the shape that you want. And this hasn't disturbed my foundation underneath. I had my brows. It's not like disturbing my brows or anything. So yeah, we get that beautiful, beautiful highlight. And there we go. I hope that demo was helpful for you guys. Now let's get into my final thoughts. Alrighty, I hope that demo was helpful for you guys to kind of see how the brush moves on the face, how it applies pigment, how it applies and diffuses the powders. Now it's time for my final thoughts. Do I think this brush is worth it? Who do I think this brush is for? If you haven't guessed it already, I am in absolute love with this brush. It's very cute, it's very lightweight, it feels so nice in the hand. I think this is an excellent collector's piece. I also think it performs very well and is very multifunctional. As you saw in the demo, I applied bronzer, contour, blush, and highlighter all with this little brush. I think it's a really good size to be able to do a lot of different things. And some people have been asking me, is this really worth $135? And I think that, you know, when I take a look at this, number one, Is it soft? Yes, it's incredibly soft. Even though it's goat hair, this is like some of the softest goat hair I have ever felt. And as the description on the site suggests, it is whisper soft. Like it just kisses your skin when you put it on your face. Like it is very airy, and I think that that makes it great for applying all different types of powders and makes it very multifunctional. I also think if you are a sucker for tigers and you like this lacquerware design, this is gonna be just like an absolute treat to use and put on your vanity. Even if you're someone that maybe doesn't use these types of collector's brushes, I think it's gonna be a really cute collector's piece to maybe display with some of your other brushes. I do think it would be hard to kind of store with some of my other brushes because the handle is so short. This is kind of putting it up against my hand, and I have relatively short fingers just for reference, but it is a relatively short brush, so just kind of keep that in mind. I don't think I'm gonna store this in the jar with the rest of my sort of taller brushes because it is kind of a very petite little brush. I have some other brushes that are more of collector's items that have different types of hand-painted lacquerware techniques and different types of designs, and I have to say, again, just personally in my collection, this is probably some of the cutest and nicest handle design I have ever seen, or in my particular collection personally. I love the adorable little tiger. I love how shimmery it is. I love the cute little opalescent like flower design that they have on the handle. All in all, I think, you know, who is this for? I think this is for you folks that love fude, that really have an appreciation for just the craftsmanship of, you know, handmade brushes. I think that if you are a collector and you love fude, you can't go wrong with this. $135 is a lot for a brush, but it is kind of in line with other luxury, more high-end powder brushes. If you look at like Chikuhodo Z series, if you look at other KOYUDO brushes, it is pretty much in line with that. I don't think it's extremely extravagant if you're comparing it against other things that you guys might have in your collection. I also think that this would make a fantastic gift to maybe someone who is celebrating the Lunar New Year. If you know that that person loves makeup, or in your culture, Lunar New Year is a big holiday for you guys, I think this would make a fantastic, really luxurious gift that I don't think anybody is probably going to be buying for themselves unless they're really into fude. So I think this is a really nice sort of luxurious, obscure gift that you could give someone for the Lunar New Year. Who do I not think this is for? I think this is not for somebody who is saying, Sophia, what's a good blush brush for me? Do you have any recommendations for a good blush brush? Which I get all the time. This is not for you folks who are looking for like a workhorse brush. This is not going to be good for creams. It's really only good for powders. This is a luxury item and it has a luxury price point. So if you're looking for something that's a real workhorse brush, I would suggest something from maybe Refer. I would look at, you know, even higher end brands like Wayne Goss and Sonia G, they have some wonderful brushes for powder, but this is something a little bit more special. I don't think I would spend $135 if it wasn't for something that was really special, limited edition, handcrafted, and also really just like a piece of art with this gorgeous lacquerware. So those are my final thoughts, but comment down below. What do you guys think? Are you picking this up? Do you think $135 is way too much for this brush? What do you think of it? Do you think it's cute? Let me know your thoughts down below. I love to hear from you guys. Again, with luxury, it's one of those things where sometimes you just feel an attachment towards something. Sometimes you see something and you just feel it is so beautiful and you get that luxury experience when you use it. And that's different for each and every one of us. So comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope that it helped you. Giving me a thumbs up really helps to support my channel and lets me know what kind of content you guys enjoy. And if you have made it this far in the video and you would like to see more videos about luxury makeup and fude, please consider subscribing to my channel and also follow me on Instagram. I link my Instagram down below in the description box of every video. I will put it up here for you also. We have a lot of fun over there on Instagram. I do a lot of little mini beauty reviews. I usually give you guys sneak peeks of the things that I'm going to be reviewing here on YouTube, so you guys get to see it first. I let you know about all kinds of great beauty sales and deals, so definitely check me out on Instagram as well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful new year and a very happy Lunar New Year to anyone who is celebrating that as well, and I will see you guys in my next one. Goodbye.